Craft instead of run day. It's my fun day. My play with my glue gun day. Welcome to our Make It Monday, September edition. This is our first craft of the fall. Happy fall, y'all. I am Holly. I am the lead librarian of the North Muskegon branch, and today we are going to learn how to make this sunflower jar display. If you may notice, those ones that are currently in there are actually dahlias. You can use any type of flower you want. So first, I'm going to go through everything that we need to get this done. It's actually a really simple process. So I'm going to show you how to make your own chalk paint if you don't have any at home. So you're going to need some sort of bowl that can hold at least a cup, and you're going to need a measuring spoon that's a half a cup, some baking soda, and either a whisk or a fork to mix it up. And then for the actual craft itself, you're going to need your jars. I got these at Dollar Tree for $1. They are in with the other glassware items. If you don't make your own chalk paint, you can purchase spray chalk paint. I got this at Menards. It's about $7 a can, but it quickens the process if you don't mind spending a little bit more to do the craft. You're also going to need some kind of brush to put the paint on if you are painting it yourself. You're going to need some kind of burlap. I got the burlap with the lace already attached. You can get the burlap and then hot glue the lace to it if you want a different lace pattern or if you want something else in the middle. I just felt this was easier because it's already ready to go that way. You are going to need your dollar store sunflowers and grass. So I picked out a variety of different ones. I've got dahlias here with these cute little yellow things on the top. And for the one that we're making today, I've got all kinds of grass, mini sunflowers, and these cream colored chrysanthemums. So you need those. You need your hot glue gun. We always need our hot glue gun. And you need a pair of scissors, and you're gonna need wire cutters. So to get started, first we're going to start with how do I make my own chalk paint if I don't want to spend all that money on the actual spray paint. So you are going to take your bowl and you're going to put in a half a cup of baking soda. Kind of mush it up a little. So we got half a cup there. And then you're going to take your paint. I broke it. Whoops. And I'm actually just going to mix it in here because I've got about a quarter cup of paint. I don't want to mix a whole big batch if I'm not going to use it. So normally if you're making a full batch, you do 3 jars. So you do half a cup of baking soda and you do a full cup of paint. Since we got a quarter cup of baking soda here, that's going to be probably about a tablespoon of the actual baking soda. And you put it in the paint and then you just mix it up. So like I said, if you're doing multiple jars, you're going to want to do the bigger batch, which is going to be the half cup of baking soda and a whole entire cup of paint. Now I'm using acrylic paint to do this. You can also use latex paint. If you're using latex paint to do this, you're also going to want to add 3 tablespoons of cool water because latex paint is just a little bit thicker than acrylic paint. So it's going to give you that. Mix it up really good. So we've got our paint in there, ready to go. So our very first step to the actual craft is going to be take your brush and start brushing on your homemade paint. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. I will tell you, you're gonna need probably 2 coats of this. And there's also the option once you get it all done. This is what I did with the spray paint. Once you get it all done, you do have the option of taking sandpaper and also, you know, kind of distressing it to give it the shabby chic look if you like that. So you paint it, you let it dry. This is what it looks like when it's done. So it looks like kind of that milky, chalky looking glass. And our next step is going to be taking our burlap and we're going to, I flipped the jar on its side. I got the ones with the little grooves in it and not the straight smooth glass, and I think it made it a lot easier because your jar is not rolling around when you're trying to work. So I'm going to take the glue gun and slip my glue in, and I'm going to put a strip of glue there. This is my non-dominant hand, so of course I'm shaking all over the place. And then I'm going to take this and keep your lid for this reason, because if you don't, you're going to want to take it and push it down with the lid. Otherwise, the glue will come through the burlap and you will burn your fingers badly. I had to learn that the hard way. You'd think after doing months and months and months of crafts with a glue gun that I would stop burning myself. Nope. So we're going to take it and keep going. Pull it gently because that side is not completely dry yet. Like I said, take it, push it down with your lid so you're not burning yourself. Before you cut, once you get to this side, make sure you're lining it up. So you're going to cut just a little bit more than you need for going past your initial one. And you're going to do a strip on there. So there we go. And push it down, like I said again, with the lid. Make sure, since this is the very last part, that you are getting it right to the edge. So if you need to, hit it with another line of glue and push it down so it's fastened all the way around the jar. And then if you need to, do the scoot it up. Okay, so that's what the front of our jar looks like. For the flowers, I bought a variety of them from the dollar store. For ones like this that are the grass, you can probably just leave them together. For the other ones, the reason you need the wire cutters is because I cut them off with the stem because it makes it so you have more options to arrange it. Otherwise, you've got them kind of stuck in the same spot. So you just take your wire cutters and cut all those off. So really, the longest in the process is going to be the painting and the making your own chalk paint. And chalk paint can get pretty expensive if you're buying it in like the little jars. So it's good to know how to make it at home. So then we're going to take our flowers that we got and start arranging them in the jar. And I'm just going to put a bunch of these chrysanthemums in here. And then I got like the cattail looking ones here because I think it's a really great contrast with the cream color and the brown. So you're going to kind of want to spread those out. And you can do any kind of flower formation you want. You can bend a couple of them down, maybe not spread them that far, like that. There. And I'm going to take a few of these are mini sunflowers that they had at the dollar store. I really wanted to get the cream colored sunflowers, but of course it's the season. They were all sold out of them. So I'm just going to poke a few of those in there. Let's see, let me turn my jar so I can see what I'm doing. And poke some of those in there. So once you get it all arranged, you are pretty much done. And the great thing is you can repeat this process, you can use different paint, you can get jars and change out your ribbons. So it can be like a seasonal thing. I think these look more like a fall decoration. So when you get around to spring, you can do like the bright pastel colors and do like more vivid ribbons around it. So it's really easy and they look cute. They look like something you buy like in a little boutique somewhere. But that is it for this month. I told you it'd be easy, It actually was easy this time. I wasn't lying. So I will see you next month, and thank you for joining me for Make It Monday. Our newsletter just came out. It is available in all of our library branches, and you can check our calendar. We have a lot of great events coming up for the fall, and we hope to see you at them, so I will see you next time. Thanks.